Hi, and welcome to the channel, in which I talk about significant events in British history. Today, we'll be looking at why the Allies won the World War II. Western Allied industrial, maritime and air power were fundamental to destroying the German war machine, but to win, it was crucial to take ground and destroy the forces holding it. And on this score, it was the Eastern Front where the German army was broken most emphatically. For me, it was Hitler and his generals' underestimation of Stalin and his Red Army, coupled with their ideologically suffused faith in their own superiority, that were the most decisive to German defeat. Not all commanders succumbed to this mindset during the run-up to the invasion of the Soviet Union, but many did. Their military intelligence substituted hard facts about the Red Army with arrogant, racially coloured assumptions of chaos and incompetence. All of this blinded them to the Red Army's true strength and to the perilously uneven state of their own forces. The Red Army's initially calamitous response to the invasion looked set to prove the Germans right, but the German advance took increasingly grievous losses to Soviet resistance, and its mobility was progressively eviscerated by the country's immense distances, harsh environment, and often ramshackle transport infrastructure. By the time the Germans had reached the gates of Moscow in December 1941, the Blitzkrieg was already exhausted, and with it expired their one chance at decisive victory. Over the following 18 months, the German army strove repeatedly to regain the initiative, most famously at Stalingrad, but failed to do so at any time. All the while, the Red Army's own fighting power blossomed on all counts. It was fueled by immense, if brutally executed feats of Soviet production of weapons, and increasingly by vast economic aid from the United States. Following further German mistakes and eventual failures at Kursk in June 1943, the Red Army pressed forward inexorably, and the Wehrmacht was never able to again even attempt to claw back the advantage. Between 1941 and 1945, the Soviet Union produced 58,681 T-34 tanks. They were not the most powerful tanks in terms of firepower, nor the fastest, but their vast numbers won battle after battle for the Red Army, which is what ultimately destroyed Nazi Germany. In the end, Stalin is reported to have said of the T-34, "Quantity becomes quality." Although the German panzers were superior individually to the T-34, they could not overcome them at the odds of 3 or 4 or sometimes 5 to 1 that the Soviets were capable of deploying in key battles such as Kursk in July 1943. A central statistic for the Second World War is that for every 5 Germans killed in combat, not therefore including civilians killed in cities in the Allies' combined bomber offensive, 4 died on the Eastern Front. While we in the West understandably concentrate on events like D-Day, Arnhem and the Battle of the Bulge, much larger campaigns were being fought in the East, following the Red Army to advance on Berlin, forcing Hitler to kill himself. For example, in Operation Bagration in Byelorussia from June to August 1944, some 450,000 casualties were inflicted on Germany's Army Group Centre. That is why the T-34, which includes 2 main variants, the T-34-76 and the T-34-85, was the most decisive factor in destroying Nazism. Hi there, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want more content.